Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sharon. I'm an artist from BC, Canada. Today I'll be doing another round of portfolio review. Now this is a set of work that I did in between 2019 2020, so it's a little bit more recent. I haven't looked at this portfolio again in a while, so what you see will be a surprise for me too. So this particular piece was the first of many that I started that is based on the idea of a territorium and a little girl that lives inside these potted plants. It came from the idea that when the pandemic first started, I feel like we were all started self-isolating, there was a lot of uncertainty, but we're still growing at the same time in a confined kind of little bubble. So that's where the idea came from, that we're still growing and still thriving. I really like it. I'm not much of a plant person because anything I grow dies, but I have the opportunity to draw, so I draw what I cannot grow. So there are multiple pieces like this. This one is a note to self. She's writing a little note to herself to be kind to herself, just as she will try to be kind to others. So all of these have a little message. I'm hoping that will bring a glimmer of hope to anyone who wish to have a look and maybe will ultimately have a piece of this artwork. So there she is, she's watering another plant. This one is just like, just learning to breathe again and taking in nature. Well, everything just seems so synthetic and manufactured nowadays. Feels like even for fresh air and plant, you have to remind yourself and get some fresh air. This one, during the pandemic, it just felt like it was a total chaos back in 2020. So it's kind of like diving into a jar of chaos. And at the same time, I felt like you may look calm on the outside, but inside you're screaming and trying to figure out what's happening. This piece is inspired by the idea that you open up your cage and you release what's inside, whether it is good, bad, but to let it go and just like set yourself free. This one is done on gray tone paper, and the idea is just a drop of water. It can mean so much. I don't remember the message I had behind this one. Just felt like every drop was very important, just like every child, very important. This one is the idea of swimming in a sea of blankets. It's kind of like a happy pace. And then this one is on the shoulder of giants, how we all learn and we all thrive and on the shoulders of giants and our mothers, our mentors. This one is based on the idea of the butterfly effect and the ripples that we cause can kind of resonate far from where we are. This idea of being stuck in a sardine can, I think it was started from the idea of mermaids, and I just felt very squish. I don't know if that's the best way to say it, but like confined and I was trying to be very quiet about it. So you can see she's like whispering, putting a finger to her mouth, saying that like, shh, don't let anyone know. But it's feeling a little suffocating. This one was around Christmas time, I think. I was watching Home Alone again and thinking about the bird lady. And this one is called The Chicken or the Egg First. I really love the fluffy hair that she has, the afro hair. Really think it's a beautiful piece. Again, more pieces here. It's just learning to unplug, because with all the social media, it's just Sometimes you have to unplug yourself just to give yourself a break and restart again, just like any device. This is my snail princess that I did, that even though things are going slowly, things are still progressing. And this is back in first pandemic when everyone was hoarding toilet paper. So I did that. It felt like a war out there when you go out to the supermarket. This one is learning to listen. All these are done on gouache and then oil pencils on top, and then archival ink. This one is learning to grow, and people might see what the beautiful rose that's in the surface, but like inside you're still growing your pot plant and you're still a child and try to figure out what you're doing. This one's called Stop and Smell the Roses. I thought it was very interesting, but I know some people might think this is very morbid, but I don't see it that way, so that's it. So that's it for this particular portfolio review of my artwork from 2019 going to 2020. Of course, I think I have a way more in store from that particular year, but this is a small selection of that portfolio. If you like these videos, please consider like, subscribe, and sharing with other artists, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!